We were all sad when God took your daddy away. But he said he will not leave us alone.
What is wrong with me, dear? We got married the same time, but she is carrying her third pregnancy.
You still can't sleep?
We are missionaries from the eastern part of the country with my husband. But then I lost him.
Sarah's time has passed. The era of struggling to conceive is over.
I have 2 grown-up children. We just got admission to the college.
Oh God, please don't let us miss this admission.
Hasn't God done enough?
But they could not proceed due to lack of funds.
Do you believe God still gives children?
I am not getting younger. There is no sin in trying other methods too.
What do you want us to do since you're not a member of this church and we are committed to our members first?
No problem, sir. We are ready to be members.
500,000 naira.
Yes, sir.
Wait, is this how we're going to sit here and do nothing?
We are doing something. We are.
And what is that?
Okay, we are waiting.
Hello everybody. Hello, my name is Gloria David and you're welcome to the maiden edition of I don't know what to call this yet, but I'm just so happy, and this is something that I've really loved, and I love Mount movie, so I just thought, why not always share this? Because there are a lot of people out there that I feel like if you're not watching Mount movies, you are definitely missing a lot. And I grew up watching it and I've learned so much, and I'm not going to be telling you the lessons only I learned from Mount movies, but other Christian movies that has blessed my life. Okay, so welcome to the maiden edition of of this. When I find a name, I'm going to let you know. But for now, today I'm going to be sharing the lessons I learned from the amazing movie titled Waiting Walls. I'm a single, but not a single Pringle. Aha! I'm waiting on the Lord. I'm in the waiting room. Yes, I'm not yet cooked. Okay, so I'm going to share you my lessons, 5 lessons learned from the movie Waiting Words, and I'm not going to be spilling it for those people that have not watched it, but just a little, but just to whet your appetite. If you have not watched it, you need to go and watch it. So the first lesson I learned from the movie Waiting Words is waiting is never easy. I don't know if I should say take it from me, but waiting definitely is one of the hardest things to ever do, especially when you are saying shortcuts, because the devil will provide shortcuts for you. The devil will provide shortcuts and give you different means for you to get that thing, and God is telling you to wait, and you're saying, God, kilo day, what did happen? This is something that I can get, and you're telling me to wait. Why should I wait? It's never easy. And in Waiting Words, God told those couples to wait. They were waiting for the fruit of the womb, and they waited. And there were other means. Friends gave their advices. Everybody was giving advice, and the person whom she got married on the same time with has already given birth to 3 kids, and she has not given birth. And God was telling her to wait. And it was not easy. Like, I am saying this because I have experienced a little of waiting. I can tell you it's never easy. So when you say your mates are already where you should be, just go and watch this movie. So another lesson I learned from the waiting was is you can wait wrongly. Is that what that is even shaking the pass? You think you are waiting, but you are waiting wrongly. And how can you wait wrongly? You are waiting on the Lord and you are murmuring and complaining. You are waiting on the Lord and your tongue is speaking negatively. You are waiting on the Lord and you can just be waiting and you're not praying, you're not trusting in God, you're not hoping in God. You just say you're waiting and you're not doing anything. When I say anything, you should have faith, you should have hope, you should be praying, you should be busy with God's work, receiving instructions, going and just doing what God has placed in your hands to do. You don't just wait and be idle. But some people do it. They say they are waiting on the Lord. Okay, since God asked me to wait, that means I will not work in church again. I will not. I've dropped the workforce. Let me be waiting till the child come or till this one come, the admission come. That's when I will continue. And I learned that from the waiting room that while they were waiting, they worked. They worked. That's number two. Let's go and watch this movie. Number three is God is never too late. God is never too late. And even in 1,000 years is like a day to God. 1,000 years is like a day, because you feel like it's 1,000 years, but to God it's just like yesterday. And this missionary's wife that children were about going to school, it's a lot. They were about going to school and there was no money, and she had sought everywhere, there was no money. She even went to borrow, but God told her to wait. If I had got that to wait, she'd be wondering, I've thought this true now, borrow me this money. But God told her to wait. Even the son that was about going out astray because he couldn't wait. But when God opened doors for her, he did not only give her the money to sort out the admission at that time, he gave her a long-lasting solution. Sometimes a solution may present itself. Somebody wants to give you money, or you want to borrow money, and that's just it. Later, if you're looking for how to borrow, if she had collected that money, she should have been thinking of how to pay back. But when God opened the doors, in fact, did not open one, opened doors, gave them a scholarship, and it was a lot. And another lesson I learned from the waiting words is do not yield to pressure. There was so much pressure on the couple, do this, do that, but they did not yield. They did not yield to those pressures, and that's because the man. That's why, in fact, two heads are better than one. When the wife was weak, the husband was there to strengthen her, and the both of them were not so weak at the same time. And that's what a godly home should be. Another lesson I learned is when God shows up, you'll be glad you waited. Like, you will always be glad. From the couple side that they finally got a twin. They finally God eventually gave them twin boys. And from the missionary wife, where the children not only got the money to pay for to do their screening and enter school, but they also got a sponsorship to sponsor them throughout the years they will be in school. You will definitely be glad that you waited. And they were glad they waited. So in everything you do, waiting is not. I learned so much from these movies, and I just can't tell you a lot of things I learned. And these are just the 5 lessons I could just bring out here. I don't want to spill too much about this movie, but I know that a lot of people have not watched it. So please go and watch The Waiting Words. It's on Damilola, my family YouTube channel, and I'm sure you'll be blessed. If you have watched it, just comment below. Meanwhile, I am a fan of the soundtrack. There's something about the Mikey soundtrack. I feel like that man is in fact, I know that man is blessed, because you feel like anointing for each song, anointing for each movie. There's something about the soundtrack that just sets in at the right time. God bless you, sir. If you're watching this, God bless you. If you ever come across this, God bless you. So that's it again for the first edition of the movie review. Let's call it review now. Lessons learned from gospel movies. Till I come your way again next time, I remain your humble Gloria, because I'm humble. See you next time. Bye.